The work that we do is based on an inquiry cycle, and the rationale for that is that unless we, the people who are doing the change, can actually inquire into our own practice, it makes it very challenging to shift what we do. So our inquiry cycle really starts to look at where are children where are they to start with? What assessment do we need to understand where they currently are, so that we get a really clear picture of who these kids are at the very beginning. So we're not teaching them things they don't need, we're teaching them things that they need to learn about, and we're not wasting their time. So that's the sort of first part, understanding where every child is. Second part is then to design learning that really helps them to understand and shift the children along the continuum of learning. I think one of the things that's really important in the design phase that we've learned is that unless teachers know what they're looking for, and unless they know what to focus on, we tend to go around and sort of go all over the place for a bit. So what we've done is made it really specific about what we want to see. Then when we actually do the work, we have a chance to try it, test it and see. And I often say that within 3 weeks of doing any unit of learning, you'll know whether it's working or not. And I think partly what we do there is we say, make sure that if you know something's not working, stop it and change it. And the final part of the inquiry cycle is where we're really looking at, have we done what we said we were going to do? Did we achieve all of our goals? Did the students' academic results, did they improve? Was it something that was really positive experience for everybody? And then think about that and think, what do we have to do differently next time, rather than just jump onto the next unit of teaching? So we really want to take a pause, think about what did we learn, what can we do next time to really improve the outcomes for our learners. And we go through that several times a year. We go through that in our change team process. We use that at the district level and at the state level. So we're all inquiring into our practice and seeing how we can become much more cohesive across our system.
And one of the advantages of having a formalised inquiry cycle is that we build that shared language. We're also explicit and specific about where we are and why we're doing what we're doing. And so it helps us navigate through sometimes the unknown. It provides that backbone, that knowledge that I'm now inquiring, I'm investigating, I'm searching. The phase that I'm moving to now is specifically around design, and what does that design need to look like and contain. And so using that again and again at leadership level, at classroom level, and for us at learner first level,
that's right.
As we work with the organisations we do, it underpins how we design. So there's some real consistency in belief, in language and in practice.
And I think what's interesting, when everybody is in that process, then we're focusing on the right things. We're not focusing on things that are distracting us. We're really focusing on what do our learners need and how do we know that they're getting what they need.